In this class, I will discuss a new topic, logic. Logic is a natural phenomena of our human being. Everything around us we analyze logically. Our brain is so fast that we cannot think that how it analyzes. Logic has importance in mathematics and computer science. How logic can be implemented, how are natural phenomena of thinking and arriving a conclusions, how we arrive a conclusion that is a systematic process, how this process is going on, and what are the applications of logic in our mathematics, discrete mathematics, and in turns in computer science. We will read in this topic. At first, if we'll see that what are the importance, what are the applications of logic. It develops a mathematical reasoning, important for program designing. Actually, we write computer program, how it works and what is the whether the program is correct or not. We have to check through logic. Used for designing electronic circuit. We had read this thing in Boolean algebra to design logic circuit. Propositional logic, which is the base of artificial intelligence. Various analysis related to human and natural language processing is based on propositional logic. What is a proposition? Proposition is a declarative statement that is either true or false. We will see it later on. We say that the truth value of propositions is either true or false. It is written as ones and zero in digital circuits. Before going to logic, let us discuss with statement, what is statement and what is propositions. In English, you have read various types of statements like interrogative sentence, affirmative sentence, assertive sentence, exclamatory sentence. In this sentence, some sentences are statement, or some sentences are not statement. We'll see in the examples. For example, elephants are bigger than mice. It is a affirmative assertive sentence. It is a statement. Is this a statement? Yes. Is this a propositions? Yes. There is a difference between statement and propositions. Proposition is those statements that truth value can be determined. Elephants are bigger than mice. That means we know that elephants are bigger than mice. That it is true statement. So it is a proposition. The statement which truth value can be determined is known as propositions. 520 is less than 100. It is a false statement. It is a statement. Yes, it is a statement. It is a propositions. Yes. What is this truth value of the propositions? You know that it is a false. Y is greater than 5. Is it a statement? Is yes. Is this a propositions? No. Since we do not know what is the value of y, there is no numeric value of y. Y can be minus infinity to plus infinity. For a particular value of y, the statement will be correct. So this is not a proposition, since we cannot determine the truth value of the propositions. Its truth value depends on the value of y, but this value is not specified. We call this statement, type of statement, a proposition functions or open sentence. Today is January 27th and 99 is less than 5. Is this a statement? Yes. Is this a proposition? Yes. Since today is January 27. If today is not January 27, this will be false, and 99 is less than 5 is always false. So truth value of this sentence is false. Since any of the statements, today is January 27 or 99 is less than 5, is any of the statement is false, and the and will be there and operations on these statements is false. So the proposition is false. Please do not fall asleep. Is this a statement? No, it is not a statement. Since it is not an assertive sentence, it is a request. Is this a proposition? No. If it is not an assertive sentence, then it will not a statement. If it is not a statement, then it cannot be a proposition. Only statement can be propositions. If the moon is made of cheese, then I will be rich. Is this a statement? Yes. Since its truth value, since it is an affirmative sentence, assertive sentence, if then else statement. Is this a proposition? Yes. Since its truth value can be determined. What is the truth value? Probably true. But it may be, it is a false statement. If the moon made of cheese, we cannot determine whether it is made of cheese or any material, then I will be rich. So if it is made of cheese, then I will reach. If it is not made of cheese, then may be also rich. So this statement is probably true. X is less than equal to less than y if and only if y is greater than x. Is this a statement? Yes. Is this a proposition? No. Yes. It is also proposition. Truth value can be determined because its truth value does not depend on the specific value of x and y, since the statement is dependent on another statement. So if a statement is dependent on another statement, its truth value can be determined. And combined statements, that is composition of statement, if it is not a proposition, but if individual statement is not a proposition, but combination of the two statement can make a proposition. Since x is less than y, it is not a statement, but not a proposition, and y is greater than x is also not a proposition. But if we combine them, then it become a proposition. What is the truth value? Yes, true. Combining, so let us take combinations of propositions. As we have seen that the previous example, one or more proposition can be combined to form a single compound proposition. We formalize this by denoting propositions with letters such as P, Q, R, S, and introducing several logical operators that is known as logical connectives. Logical operators. It's the negations operators, not operator, and operator, conjunctions, disjunctions is or operator, exclusive or, implication operator, if then else statement, biconditionals, if and only if. Truth table can be used to show how this operator can be combined propositions to compound propositions. Let us see what are the truth value of the compound propositions. If we use the operators, given operators. For example, negations operators, not operator. It is an honorary operator. If a statement P is true, then its value will be not P will be false, and if it is a false, not P is equal to is a true. Binary operator, and operator, its symbol is this symbol. This is a symbol, This is a table. There are two different statements, P and Q, and their combination is P and Q. If P and Q both are true, then it is true. If one of them is false, then it is false. Or true, both of them are false, is false. It is just like binary operator that is used in Boolean algebra. Next operator is disjunction operator. Or, disjunction means or. Its symbol is, this is the symbol. There are two statements, P and Q, and this is combined with a or symbol, P or Q. If any one of the statement is true, then the resultant is true. It's just like or operator in Boolean algebra. Exclusive or. This is a symbol of exclusive or, and this is the exclusive or operations. P and Q are true, both statement. If P and Q both are true, then it is false. If either P or Q is true, but one of them is false, then it is result is true. If both of them is false, then it is false. If then statement, it is known as implication statement. It is a binary operator, and its symbol is arrow. There will be two statements, P and Q, and its resultant is P implies Q. Let us take an example. If it is raining, then I will take an umbrella. There will be two statements. It is raining. I will take an umbrella. If both are true, then the resultant is true. If suppose that if it is not raining, that is it is true. If it is raining, but we may take or cannot take an umbrella. So if the ultimate goal is to take an umbrella, it is false. Hence it is false statement. But sometimes it is happen that both the statement is false and false. Then it is true. It is suppose that Earth is a flat shaped, and I can move around the Earth in 1 second. Both the statements is false, but a resultant will be true. In our logic, which are given by our mathematicians, Indian mathematicians, Aryabhatta or Bhaskaracharya, this is not included in this logic, but this logic is based on Aristotle. So the Greek logicians, Greek mathematicians, this is included in this table. That is, if both statement is false, then resultant will be true, though it is not practicable. If and only if it is a binary operator, and its symbol is double arrow having both sides. If both statement is true, then resultant is true. If one of the statement is false, then the resultant will be false. If both the statement is false, the resultant will be true. Statement and operators. Statements, here P and Q are statements, and operators, here is a not operator, this is a or operator. It is a truth table. We have a truth table of the statement, just like truth table in binary arithmetics, binary logics, Boolean algebra. Operators can be combined in any way to form a new statement. This is a new statement. The P and Q is the original statement. Not P is a new statement. Not Q is a new statement, and this is totally a resultant new statement. If both statement is true, then resultant is false. We have operated in this manner using the last tabular values, which we have seen in the last few slides. This are if P is Q, P is true and Q is true, not P is false, not Q is false. Oh, so P, not P and not Q is false. In this way, not P is true and Q is false. Then not P will be false and not Q will be true. In this way, will be resultant will be true. In this way, the combined statement, the truth table of the combined statement can be created. Exercises. This is some questions. To take discrete mathematics, you must have taken calculus or course in computer science. When you buy a new car from Acme Motor Company, you get $2,000 back in cash or 2% card loan. School is closed if more than 2 feet of snow falls or if the wind chill is below 100. These are the statements. We can convert them into symbolic logic. First question is, to take discrete mathematics, you must have taken calculus or a course in computer science. Let P, Q, R are three sentences. P means take discrete mathematics, Q take calculus, R take a course in computer science. Then the statement will be as follows. To take discrete mathematics, you must have taken calculus or course in computer science. That means you have to take discrete mathematics, so it will be P implies Q or R. Since here is a or, either you take a calculus or a course in discrete mathematics. So Q or R, if you take either of them the sentence, it will be Q or R. So that is a combination of two statements. And P means take a discrete mathematics. That means if we take discrete mathematics, then we have the subjects calculus or computer science. In this way, we can formulate the sentence logically. Next exercise. When you buy a new car from Acme Motor Company, you get $2,000 back in cash or 2% car loan. There are three sentences. First, three statements. First is P, buy a new car from Acme Motor Company. Q, get $2,000 cash back, or get a 2% car loan. We can formulate in this way. Here it is or, but we can have either of them, Q or R. We can use here Q or R, but it is Q or R, it is XOR. So Q, XOR, R. This is a combined statement. And buy a new car, we can if Q or R is true, then P is true. Therefore, P implies Q or XOR R. Why use XOR here? Example of ambiguity of natural language. It is not true that either $2,000 back or 2% car loan, we get 2%. This is an ambiguous statement. When there is an ambiguous statement, we use a XOR operator. So this is a Q and this is a Q. The resultant statement will be Q XOR R. In this exercise, last exercise is school is closed if more than 2 feet of snow or if the wind chill is below 100, below -100. That means if 2 feet of snow falls or chill is below 100 degrees centigrade, 100 -100, sorry, the school will be closed. There will be three statements. School is closed, 2 feet of snow falls, and or wind chills below -100. So Q or R, that means either 2 feet of snow falls or wind chill below 100. If either of them is true, then P is true. That means the school will be closed. What are the precedence among operators? This is the precedence of operators. This is first operator, then second, then third, then fourth, then fifth. These are the precedence of operators, logical operators. The summary. In this class we read what are the propositions, what are the statements, what is the difference between statement and propositions, what is statement and which are not statements, what are the truth value of the propositions, and different type of operators, that is and, or, not, implications, double implications, and what are the truth values. They are composite propositions, and how we can formulate a logical, how we can formulate the symbolic logic using a given statement, and how its truth value can be determined. These are the topics we have read in this lecture. Thank you.